You guys, I hate leaving my campsite. I hate it. When I love a place, man, it's so hard for me to leave, but just getting back on the road, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I mean, we literally just left our spot. It's right there. Oh, I just feel like I didn't hike enough. I didn't explore enough. I mean, I did though, but it's time to go. My tanks are full. I'm pretty much out of water. I got some food orders to pick up in town. I need to get propane. I'm almost out of propane. And another motivation to leave is a big crowd of people moved in. We've really had this place all to ourselves. I mean, we are super lucky for quite a while now. And it's a popular place, so it makes sense that there's a lot of people coming in. It's the weekend right now. So I'm gonna get back on the road very soon. I just want to reiterate that idea that it's hard to leave a campsite when you find a place you love. And when you're living a lifestyle like this, you find a place that's quiet and clean and safe. Oh, it feels so good. And you don't take it for granted when you find a good place. And it's hard to leave, but it's time to leave. It's time to leave. You see, I still got the crack in my windshield here, and I marked it. Oh yeah, it's grown an inch. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but I marked it at the end of each crack, and it's grown an inch. So I do have an appointment. I keep extending it, but I do have an appointment scheduled. And I wanted to show you guys this. There, now you can see it. That's showing me the tire pressure for the trailer tires. I showed you guys this a couple videos ago, but I didn't have the trailer hooked up yet, so I couldn't show you how the monitor actually works. Now here's a problem with leaving on a busy day. Look at that. I'll be able to pull over here. Yeah, actually there's enough room right here. I just waved this guy by. Hopefully this doesn't happen at a different place in the road because there won't be room for me to pull over. There, that should be good. He's got a small trailer too, you know. Not a happy camper though, that guy. Maybe he's upset. Oh crap, here comes another rig. Shoot, okay, they're gonna have to pull over for me because look at this. See, I can't, there's no way I can pull over here. It's like a cliff. There's a spot here this guy should be able to kind of pull over a little bit. Hopefully. He better stop, I mean. Okay, we'll see. I have to back up right now because if I don't, I'm gonna have to pull the trailer through a big pothole, and I don't want to do that. But I had to pull forward just to get around that guy. You know, he did pull over, but I just didn't get quite enough room. I was gonna have to go right through this pothole right here. It doesn't look that deep maybe on camera, but it's pretty deep. And my trailer will bottom out there. So I need to kind of go off to the side here, like right over there, which is basically where he was parked. So I kind of went halfway through this pothole with my truck, which is fine. And then I backed up to here. It's one of the perils of driving a trailer on a dirt road, especially on a busy day like this. I tried to leave early. But it's 10:20 now, so people are just starting to come in. Now I'm gonna have to put it in 4x4 because it gets a little steep right here. And my truck runs just fine in 4x4. I'll put it in 4 low. See right there? I'll put it back in drive. And we'll be good to go up this hill. It may not look that steep, and it's not particularly steep, but there is a big bump right there that I'm gonna have to get over. And I just don't wanna spin out. It's a dirt road. It does kind of turn into pavement there, but I wanna make it up. It's a little hairy right here. But honestly, I got through the sketchiest part of the dirt road. It's just really bumpy and potholy, and not much room to pull over. All right, wish me luck. It's just a matter of knowing where the tires on the trailer line up with the truck. And in my case, they're just a little bit outside, like one tire width outside of the truck, where the truck goes. So navigating the potholes is key, because you don't want the trailer to bottom out. I don't want to drag the sewer pipe. I want you guys to see like these awesome camping spots out here. There's more out here. And this area is very easy to get to. I mean, look at this, how it's so grassy out here. There's a little pond back here. And I'm pretty sure you can go beyond this fence up that meadow and camp up in there too. It's easy to get up in here. I got a truck coming. I gotta roll my windows because he's making a lot of dust. The guy's not going slow. These weekenders, like that grumpy guy, I mean, definitely a weekender, right? Like not used to traveling. So it can be stressful, you know, I get it. And then people come out here and they make a lot of dust, they make a lot of noise. It's all good, but that's one reason I'm happy to get out of here. So a place like this is one of my favorite places to camp, especially when it's not busy. And you know, if you guys want to camp here, I can't really give away my campsites, because if I just expose my favorite spots here on YouTube, you know, there's a potential that tons of people could come out here. But anyways, if you get on my Patreon, I will tell you there. We have a nice little group of people there, and I can chat with you one-on-one there. And that helps support the channel too. There's also free memberships. There's a nice little group of people there now on Patreon sending us $5 a month. And that really helps support the channel and helps all of you guys get more videos from us. It really helps. So check out our Patreon. That guy comes barreling by. I'm like, oh, he's a newbie. His trailer's got a little higher clearance, but oh yeah, he just bottomed out right there. Not bad, but dude, slow down, man. Jeez. I mean, I go really, really slow. I'm trying to dodge trees and get my tires in the right spots between the potholes. I don't want any excessive bouncing happening. You know, mostly I'm worried about the trailer. The trailers are, you know, they're not really well built for like bouncing and bottoming out. You hit the frame, you hit the pipes underneath. So I just take my time. I just go real slow. Now I'm gonna pull over up here before we get onto the main road, the pavement. Gonna get on the freeway. And I'm gonna do the dummy check. And this is where I just check all of my connections, check all the tires, look for any low tires. With this tire gauge on here, I mean, my work is kind of done for the trailer tires, which is pretty awesome. Just check all the windows on the trailer, make sure the door's locked, make sure the steps are up, all those kind of just little things that you could have forgot. And it just takes a couple minutes, and then when you get on the road, then you know that you're good to go. Because we're gonna be going fast. I mean, we're gonna be going 60 miles an hour. We got a lot of stops to do today in town. So I wanna make sure everything's all tight. Plus I got a full black tank. So I'm trying out a new dump station here. It's free, which is pretty cool. It's a little nasty, but I need it. I really need it. So I just kind of leave the dogs in here. I'll give them a little bit of water while I mess around with the tanks. Not going to show you guys this part because it's nasty and it's super noisy out here. We're right at the freeway. But there's even water here, so you can flush your tanks a little bit with that. I'm really looking forward to doing this. Definitely going to put on rubber gloves. Okay, that is done. Finished dumping the tanks. And then what I do is I have a 2-gallon bucket and I fill it up with water here. They got non-potable water made for rinsing your tanks out. So I fill up a 2-gallon bucket and pour that in a few times back into the black tank with the valve closed. Then I open it again, let that come out, and I do that a few times. Pour more water in, then open it again until the water basically comes out clear. And then I know the tank's basically pretty clean. Then I dump about 2 gallons into the tank with some of that juice you guys have seen me using. I call it juice. It's like that orange RV stuff. And I let that slosh around because we got 30, 40, 50 miles to get to the next campsite. So it'll have plenty of time to slosh around in there, do whatever it can to clean out the tank, you know, the edges of the tank kind of thing. But let me tell you, this gas station, it's a little sketchy, a little nasty, but it's really awesome because they have a dumpster here and free dump with free water to rinse your tank. That's great, just great. So I like to buy gas here when I can. I don't need gas right now, so I'm not going to do it, but usually I'll fill up my tank. When a place offers something for free, then I'll usually fill up. But one thing I did here that was a little different is when I'm going in and out of the trailer, then what I do is I leave the door open in the trailer because I need to go in and out to put buckets in there and, you know, open the valve in the toilet, get water down in there, all that. So I leave the door open to the trailer, and then I'm thinking, oh, someone could get inside my trailer at any time. There's not really anything to steal in there because, you know, I got my wallet, my phone in the truck, and I leave the truck basically locked up. The windows are down for the dogs, but, you know, it'd be a little bit hard for someone to get in here that quickly. But someone could just walk into my trailer, and I could end up at my campsite and it'd be like, oh, there's like a vagrant in my trailer. So it's kind of funny. It's the first time I've done this, but there's people just walking in and out of this gas station. So it just had me thinking, I better just check the bathroom, check the bed, make sure there's no one laying in my bed, make sure there's nobody in the bathroom after I close the door. You know, someone could hide in there. And then I show up to my campsite and, oh, I got a new camping buddy. Now I'm off to get propane and Sam's Club and Walmart grocery pickup and water. I need to fill up on water. Made it to the Sam's Club, and I was a little worried about finding a parking spot because when you have a trailer, you're kind of screwed. I could probably squeeze in right here. But what I did is I got on Google Maps so I understand how this parking lot works, and I can get all the way around behind the store if I need to, and there's some parking spots on the other side. See this guy parked here. It's a little crowded, but it's not too bad today. Oh, this looks really good actually. Back here, oh yeah. We're getting lucky. On busy days like this, like at Costco, it can be hard to find a good parking spot when you have a trailer, but this is going to be perfect. You kind of have to hog the parking spots a little bit, but there's plenty of room out here, so I don't have to feel bad about that. Then one thing you definitely want to do is you want to just get the front end of your vehicle. You want it to be just a little bit into the parking spot, so if someone parks in that spot, you have a little bit of room to play with, like you can back up and stuff like that. Because it has happened before where I got blocked in. Then you have to just wait for the person to come out. My routine for picking up groceries is I get the dogs out so they can kind of do their thing if they need to. And then sometimes you don't know how long it's going to be to wait for your groceries. Usually it's like 5 minutes. Sometimes it's been 10 or 15, but usually it's real quick. So what I do is I put the dogs in the trailer where it's cooler. I can open the windows, and then I lock it. I give them water in there. Then when I get back, and I'm going to get pizza here at the Sam's Club, then I can just sit down with the dogs and we can eat pizza together for a couple minutes, and then we're going to head to the next next pickup location. But I don't like to leave them in the truck just because it does get pretty hot in there. Even if I roll the windows down. The trailer is a different story. It stays pretty cool, you know, as long as we're not going to be here for a long time. With the windows like halfway open, then it stays plenty cool in there. And they're very comfortable in there. Look, that guy's got his Starlink out. Pretty cool. See, somebody already kind of blocked me in, basically. So now I've only got like 5 feet to back up if I need to. So we'll hope nobody parks right in front of me. I don't know a better solution for that. Apparently you're allowed to stay here overnight too. The gardener guy just said, oh yeah, people stay here all the time. He said there's one van here, probably that guy with the Starlink has been here for 6 months. I don't need to stay here, and I don't usually like to stay in parking lots, but it'd be a good option if you needed to, if you're just stopping through, need a place to crash. But man, I'd rather be out in the woods for sure. Now here's one other thing I do is I put the club on. I don't always do this, but most of the time I do. Just gives me that extra peace of mind that someone's not gonna steal everything I own and the dogs. We're at the Walmart now. Okay, I wanna show you guys a new technique I got. Make sure I don't get blocked in. These carts are right here, so probably nobody will park in those 2 spots in front of my truck. I don't know, seems like a good technique. I found camp. It's been a long day. Everything went so smoothly. Crazy how smooth it was. Good drive. We got propane. Now we're all loaded up on groceries. You guys saw that. Filled up on water. I didn't show you that. And I thought this place was going to be packed. The entrance to this forest is fairly packed. But all I had to do was keep driving out a little bit further and further. And here we are. This is our site. We live like this. This is how we live. One thing that's important to me is privacy. I like to be secluded as I can be. In this case, there are some people camped just over yonder. You might be able to see them right through there. It's far enough away for me, like it's totally fine. We got trees between us and the road. We're a little bit closer to the road than I'd like to be. But the main thing I want to do right now is I want the door of my trailer to be on this side. So the door of my trailer is not on the road side. And this site that I picked, it's awesome because you drive in and you drive out right there. It's like a loop, it's like a driveway, it's a pull-through site. But I pulled through on the wrong side. So now what I have to do is I got to drive out here, drive up the road a little bit, then back up past this entrance, which is my exit right now, and then come back in this way on this right here. So then I'll be turned around. But what I was thinking is, since there's kind of a fair amount of people out here looking for sites, that couple minutes that it's going to take me to drive out here on this road and then back up and kind of turn around, someone could pull in right behind me and be like, oh, we just found our perfect site. So what I did is I took some of my stuff out of my truck. I got a bucket here, I got Echo's bed, stick a table up, a couple things of water. So just for that couple minutes, I'm just thinking, man, that would suck if someone stole my site. Now I'm tired. This is going to be the end of this video. Thanks you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Let us know you're watching. We like to know you're watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can keep apprised of all our upcoming adventures. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. The dogs are ready to get out. I'm going to get situated and then let them out.